And now it's my time to also say hello and welcome back on YouTube to yet another Otherwild stream. Oh boy! Yesterday's was a wild one. I mean, finding the stranger, landing on the quantum moon, on our way finding Feldspar, on Deep Dark Bramble, and yes, I'm fully embracing saying that name wrong. I just can't help myself. Process information, yeah. Yeah, right, thank you, process it. Once my brain was able to process all the things that happened yesterday, of course, now I'm interested in going back and finding out more. Okay, as you can probably tell by the course I'm taking, so I do hope to come back to all three of the wonderful, amazing mysteries we found yesterday. And I want to start with Feldspar. Mainly because they know how to enter the core and Giant's Deep. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay. The eagle has landed. Hey, Geopuff, welcome in. Any new ideas for letting it marinate? Not about the core. I don't know too much about the stranger to get new ideas. I haven't had the chance to explore all that much, to be honest. And like I already had the lantern idea. There we go. And definitely I do have a new idea about the quantum moon. And in case you're interested, it relates to the quantum poem on Timberharv. And since that was authored by Gabbro, it also makes me very suspicious of Gabbro. Like, I feel like they have done more things that they let on. No. That was not supposed to happen. Okay. Hi, Rosie Posey, welcome in. Yeah, last one was like 5 hours. Sorry, let me catch up on chat while we're sailing through here. You haven't been able to catch up, so I don't know what you've missed. Honestly, I'm sorry, I don't remember when the last time was you were here. So it's a little hard to tell for myself as well. We basically have been to every celestial body in the solar system. That includes the Interloper, Hollow's Lantern, the Sun Station, the Black Hole Station, the Quantum Moon, and the Stranger. I'm assuming for now that's all of them. If there's more, please don't tell me. Catching out of you know the thing you do inside the spooky mist? Yeah, I mean the thing you do inside the mist where you don't have to do a lot of maneuvering or like a very minimal amount and aren't really allowed to do much of anything anyway because otherwise you get snacked. Okay, now we have 3 duplicate signals. I'll try the one that's closest to me. Like in distance. Other people who missed last stream miss everything, yeah. Looking for Feldspar. Yeah, right now looking for Feldspar. Yesterday's stream was so full of revelations. We went... yeah, thanks, Catilla. Also, Catilla or anyone else, if there's ever a question in chat, because that happened with Elo again yesterday. Where Elo asked what I had discovered on Dynasty, but I didn't read the question because I was just so focused on what was happening in the game. So yeah, if that ever happens that someone's in chat and is simply asking like, hey, what has Pexy discovered on this planet, or what have we done today, or what did I miss, or something like that, feel free for anyone to answer that on my behalf. Okay. We have... that was actually the correct choice, by the way. Now we have 2 duplicates rather close to each other. And yes, Quote 63 was an amazing hit. It did come up a few times yesterday. Yeah, Rosie Posey, I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well today. I'm pretty good. I'm excited. A little bit of a headache again. But yeah, just excited to continue this. Ooh, this is the dead anglerfish. Listen to that harmonica, Feldspar. I found you. I just need to turn my ship around. Give me a second. Need a second to fly into here. Like a place where I can land safely, somewhat safely. Is that a worm? Oh, that was okay. That was just. Hello. It's a little tight for parking space, like... Oh, come on. You can't tell me I can park here. I refuse to believe that I can't park here. Like, buddy, could you give me directions? Like, help me park? Do I have to park on the teeth? Okay, I guess we're parking on the teeth, whatever. Unidentified signal nearby, you... okay, maybe I shouldn't park on the teeth. I'm stuck on the trees. Okay, like seriously, dude, that you picked a horrible place. No one can park here. I swear, it's impossible to park here. I'm like, what the hell? That's a horrible angle. Okay, no, this is not working. I mean, if the front ain't working, you can always try the back. And I see blue light flickering. I hope that that's the vessel. There's my scout. Man, yeah, it absolutely does not feel wrong to enter through the butt here, you know? Why am I not surprised, Catilla? I am not surprised. Bro, like seriously, where am I supposed to park here? I can't park my ship. Well, I guess the only thing is it's so stuck that it probably won't go away anywhere. Ah, no, I want it to be at least... Okay. We're looking good here. Somewhat good, maybe good. Okay. Like seriously, the next series of ships needs to be smaller. Okay, this space is tight enough. That has to be enough. Come on. Oh yeah, it's so fucking tight that I can't leave. What the? Okay. Hey there, Feldspar. Whoa! Where'd you come from? Hey! Seriously? I've been trying to park my ship for 10 minutes. You're telling me that you didn't see me? No one's come here in... well, ever actually. That makes it the second Hearthian to ever reach Dark Bramble. After me, of course. Well done. Say it's you! They made you an astronaut? And you haven't blown yourself up yet? No, never happened. Definitely, I never blew up my ship, and it definitely did not happen in the oceans of Giant's Deep. Good for you. It's possible you're alive. You'll probably be dead. I mean, I know he's been here. We all thought you were dead for sure. What? Me? Killed off by thorny extra-dimensional plants that entirely violate the laws of space and time, and a couple of giant predatory fish with gaping maws and enormously sharp fangs? Not in this lifetime, little buddy. Okay, Feldspar is cool as well. I think Gabbro still may be my favorite, but I for some reason I like Feldspar for now. I set up camp here when my ship got stuck here in Dark Bramble. Been living off the land ever since. Got stuck. Aren't you the greatest pilot in Hearthian history? Haha, you flatter me. I like it. I used a nudge to control you've missed. Accidentally used it. You've used it accidentally a couple times, but I think you've done it on purpose. I mean, sure, why not? Hit me. I came to Dark Bramble for the excitement. I had just finished exploring the core of Giant's Deep. Oh yeah, by the way, tell me about that. I needed a new challenge, and none of us had ever gone farther than Dark Bramble's ice fields, so I thought, hey, let's give it a try. I've been cruising around for a while, dodging the odd massive interdimensional vine bristling with thorns, when I run into this huge anglerfish, the biggest I've ever seen. I pull a few stunts, try to shake the thing off. Nothing too fancy. I'm going full speed when the fish clips me, knocks me into a vine, and, well, like I said, I crash. Blammo. On impact, my ship starts making noises like it's coming apart from the inside, and I think, well, that ain't great. Sure enough, I barely get out of there before the electrical system starts sparking like crazy. It's either move fast or die unpleasantly, so I had to put a little distance between me and my purified ship. I camped out near where I crashed at first. I found the skeleton later. Great find. Would have been stupid not to use it. So I moved my setup over here and planted my emergency tree seeds. Been here ever since. Emergency tree seeds? Okay, I was wondering where the trees are coming from. Oh no, I know. Okay. Yeah, the match velocity. Yeah. I actually used it on purpose a couple times, so I've seen it. Oh, thanks. Just didn't think about doing it for landing. Can't believe it. Wow, can't believe you didn't die. Can't believe you destroyed your ship. Can't believe you destroyed your ship. Let's be an ass. No, let's be nice. I mean, I wonder how people feel about Feldspar, because I mean, so far I like them. But I'm also reading them nicely. I can totally see how you could read them as being extremely arrogant and self-absorbed. No! Don't tell me the loops. Motherfucking no! Can't believe you didn't die. You know, in the old days I used to think the same thing every time I came back from a flight in one piece. These days I'm used to it. Yeah, I definitely shall not waste so much time on landing. Anyway, that's how it all went down, hatchling. The story is over, but feel free to stay and enjoy the fire for a while. Or don't. Fire's not going anywhere. Use the core giant steep. How do you do it? Giant steep core? Ah, that was a round one. But since you're asking, I gotta assume you haven't made it down there yourself yet, right? If I tell you how it kind of feels like cheating. On a completely unrelated note, that sure was a big hollow vine my ship crashed into. Yep. A big hollow vine? If I were you, I'd go take a walk and see where it ends. You want to go to the tail end of the anglerfish skeleton here and look for a flickering light in the fog. That'll be my old ship. Path starts there. Okay. Hey, Yetling, pull up a marshmallow stick. I will try to get as much conversation as I can before I die, which is probably now. Come to hear the tales of my work exploits. Okay, yeah, they're definitely arrogant. Hey, Duke! Feldspar a champ, selfless and adventurous. Nah, he's probably, or they are probably an ass. I'm really self-absorbed, but I just read them nicely. So I'll keep Gabra as my favorite. Happy to have you here for a couple minutes before you head to bed. It was totally worth to park my ship. Okay, the thing is... You could not really relate less to Gabra being my favorite? You think they're fake cool? Anyone want to be moderator for my channel? The position's open. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. Feldspar is alive! Yeah, that's not news. They crashed the ship and is now camping inside a huge anglerfish skeleton. That's not news. Okay, if I mark that on the hub, does that mean I don't need to... Feldspar hinted that the secret to reaching core of Giant Steep lies at the end of the hollow vine they crashed their ship into. To find Feldspar's ship, I want to go into the tail end of the anglerfish skeleton and look for a flickering light in the fog. Okay. I had hoped the flickering light would either be the vessel or the third escape pod. Yeah, also I'm gonna see if marking Feldspar's camp, setting the hub marker means I don't have to go and use a scout anymore. That would be nice. Vessels warp core broke when the ship crashed in Dark Bramble. Okay, so I'm guessing it's not near Feldspar. One of the 3 Nomai escape pods never made it out of Dark Bramble. I mean, I guess those are gonna be really hard. I kinda hope they would be near Feldspar. I guess if they're not, then they're gonna be really hard to find. Okay, yeah, Feldspar's camp is... Duplicate signal, yeah. Okay, that's nice. That's nice. Means... I saved some time this time. Okay, Rebec, Duke, Rebec I get. I like Rebec as well. They're cool. A little bit of a coward, but cool. Don't mind them. Cat is a Chert fan? Chert? Space Humpty Dumpty? Really? Okay. Come on, Rebec is a bit of a coward, but that's fine. Has a phobia? Okay, I didn't read that as okay, yeah. I take that back. Then I take that back. It's okay. I mean, you see, I don't know. I still have a little bit of mixed feelings about Rebec. Just like I like them, and yes, they are scared of going to space, and they still did. But now they are somewhere, and they don't leave their camp because they're too afraid to explore, even though they're an archaeologist. You know, that has me a little bit being. Okay, so I went for the shortest distance, and I hope it's the same path all the time. Come on, don't crash. Literally explored for days. Okay, yeah. They have explored a little, and now they don't leave camp. Like, didn't they tell us, oh yeah, that and that place looks interesting, but I wasn't brave enough to explore myself? It's been too long. I got a little mixed feeling, but overall I like them. They're a nice guy. I just wish they would be a little more brave. Just a tiny bit more. Like, go with that last bit. Okay, we're upside down now. interesting that you use one of these. Oh, I guess we all have one of these on our ships. I feel you might need a refresher on that. Yeah, I guess I have to go back and talk to them again. Let me guess. Anglerfish. You got it in one, kind of hard not to. Once you've seen one of those fish up close and personal like. We'll take a load off and refill your oxygen tank, hatchling. There's plenty of fire to go around. Where should I explore here? That's the spirit. Anywhere's good, but you should know that space is weird here. Intensely. Ever tried throwing your scout into one of these weird seats? See there? With a little opening? That's just big enough to launch one through. Your scout tracker will tell you the scout is in 2 places at once, but I don't think that's wrong exactly. Because space doesn't work right in here. That seat looks small, see? But inside, it's bigger. Much bigger. Good night, Duke. Sleep well. I've had a lot of time to think about this, and my theory is space in Dark Bramble kind of expands as you go through each sphere. That's why it's bigger inside those seats. Well, that's my theory. Keep that in mind while you're exploring Dark Bramble, and maybe you won't get lost inside forever. Good luck. Where's your ship? Not far from here, as a matter of fact. If you go straight past the tail of this anglerfish skeleton here, you'll see a flickering light in the fog. Follow that and you'll find my own ship. What's left of it anyway. What happened to this anglerfish? Oh, the skeleton? It was like this when I got here. As near as I can tell, this anglerfish must have been chewing on the vine and eaten a seed, and then the seed grew and grew in the poor anglerfish's stomach until this happened. Gross, huh? This skeleton was a good find. Keeps the fish away. See? They're territorial, so they mostly avoid each other. That's why I set up camp here. Ooh, it's interesting to know. Okay. Makes me wonder if I'm not getting something about children. I have 2 people loving them and Galef also celebrating them. I'm like they're an egg out there supposed to like keep like update the star charts, and they don't see what's coming. Like, I don't know. Seems kinda dumb. Shouldn't I tell ground control to come get you? Just hungry. Well, yeah, sure. Whenever you have the time. Frankly, I kinda like it out here. Quiet, peaceful. Ish. You are a little young to understand, but it's a lot of pressure being the best that ever was. Be nice to have a break. Also, I'm just seeing your helmet is a little cracked. Don't you want to repair that? I mean, Feldspar is one of the old G Guard. Maybe they're not arrogant, maybe they are like... I mean, they're good at what they're doing, but like, everyone's high opinions also... like, making them basically a living legend, and then you have to live up to the legend, you know? I found something. Lay it on me, hatchling. Found the anglerfish nest. So that's where the plastic thing so that's where the blasted things come from, isn't it? Is it? Stars above. If I still had a working ship, I would be so tempted to go show him what's what. Probably best to leave him alone though, really. More trouble than it's worth to mess with anglerfish. Okay, so the anglerfish nest is probably the whole bunch of seeds I found. From the Dark Bramble seed on Timber Heart. It's actually how I found you. That's bad business, hatchling. As Judge will tell you, if you so much as glance in Dark Bramble's direction, there used to be a 5th planet where the Bramble is now. This infernal plant appeared at the center and kept growing and growing and growing until it shattered the planet and scattered its pieces across space. Yeah, the dark bramble is basically a parasite. If we don't get that seed you found sorted really quickly, I suspect Timberhearth will be heading towards the same fate. And I tell you what, the Hearthians have overcome far too much to be done in by some worthless seed. I found my writing saying anglerfish are blind. Aha! So the blasted things do have a weakness. Meeting my fly as fast as I can approach to dealing with them could have used a bit more thought behind it. Well, at least it didn't eat me. All's well that ends well, eh, hatchling? Okay, so where's my ship now? Ship's stuck here? That's amazing. Oh, no. And also... just interested in seeing where this is... Oh, cool. Okay. Let me read the chat a little bit. Feldspar might be my least favorite of the travelers. Not only because they're all kind of amazing for how little screen time they have. Really good you whisper me. Okay. Okay, some private conversations going on. Okay, Feldspar doesn't think my scout tracker is wrong when it says my scout is in two places at once. They have a theory that space doesn't work the same inside Dark Bramble. Feldspar doesn't sound overly eager to return to civilization. They've been enjoying the relative peace and quiet. Okay, so I guess the then the route to finding the vessel and the third escape pod is to fly around, find seeds, and launch scouts inside of them. And then see what you find inside the scout. Then basically the same with Feldspar if you find like either the vessel or the escape pod. To fly there and follow the double signal. Okay, let me just quickly read something in the log again because I don't remember how they said it. Lies at the end of the hollow. Okay, yeah. So the secret for reaching the core of Giant's Deep lies at the end of the hollow vine they crashed their ship into. So it's not on their ship, it's here in the vine. Okay, that's what I wanted to check. I'm not sure if I should be doing this with the ship. Yeah, that looks like it's going to be too tight for the ship. Okay. I'm now on the south pole of Dark Bramble. My ship is 14 kilometers away, that's... Uh-huh. I knew it was the jellyfish. I knew it would be the jellyfish. Trip 4 question mark. Entry, I'm gonna say number 1. Crashes 3. Boring crashes 0. A personal best. Whoa ho! Never thought I'd see one of these beasties outside of Giant's Deep. They were awfully useful back there. Maybe a jellyfish could be useful here too? Blah, this thing tastes terrible. The outside is all rubbery and tough. Maybe that's because it insulates the jellyfish inside from getting zapped by electricity? Right. I'm going inside of this jellyfish interior cavity to see if what's in there tastes any better. Okay, so I already suspected I would have to use a jellyfish. Hey, you left something here. So that is not at all a surprise. But the issue... Oh, hello. Note to Feldspar. Do not eat this, even if you're dying. It would be too sad if this were the last thing you ever ate in this life. I guess these jellyfish were only useful for insulation from electricity. Again, do not eat. Love Feldspar. Okay. So I guess the thing is, whenever I touched the body of a jellyfish, I got zapped, but maybe that was because they were already in contact with the shield, the electric shield. Okay, I have to try that again. Okay. But already had the suspicion that you would have to use the jellyfish. Alright, got it. Then that's done. So that's number 1 on the list. Then we have 2 more things to look for, since the vessel and... Since the vessel... And the escape pod are not in the same place as Feldspar. Hey, frozen jellyfish. Feldspar documented their attempts to eat this enormous jellyfish, frozen in the ice. The outside was all rubbery and tough, possibly because it insulates the jellyfish's inside from getting zapped by electricity. Feldspar decided to venture into the jellyfish's interior cavity to see if it tastes any better on the inside. Oh. After tasting the inside of the jellyfish, Feldspar concluded that these jellyfish are only useful for insulation from electricity. Got it. Alright. Then let's see if I can fly out here. It's also probably, it's likely that our loop will end soon. I guess I could also... Can I leave through here? No. Okay, so you'd have to go for a light. Every light is either an anglerfish or a seed. Really not seeing any anglerfish here. Also, I believe the loop is up. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Okay. The dark bramble would definitely be a tough one to explore. But that sounds good as well, Catilla. Oh. That was close. Now I need to learn the Finnish words for apple and chocolate for this to make sense, or not the authentic Duolingo Finnish speedrun. Asked for ice cream, she was like, on top of chocolate? I was like, talk about apples. Or maybe the brand name is just similar to the Finnish word for apples.